to the desert, the great state of Arizona, here in Tucson at Arizona Stadium for an historic game in the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Missouri's offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game.
Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. To the air, it's Lowry. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man, it's Buckley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. It's Lowry. Fears the pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wants to throw again. Looking to get it in. Gets it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march the ball 51 yards for the score, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Missouri wants to go fast.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Under fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Terry. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Coleman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Spins away from the defender. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Rushes on him. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And off to Jones. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags a quick pass on the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The give from the gun. just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Here comes the offense on second down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Jones. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Terry. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the...
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it again. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Lowry. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. It'll be third and long. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, better look out! Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Buckley. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it down the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really
slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to throw, it's Lowry. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds a man by himself. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Missouri wants to go fast.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking for room. It's Roberts. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The give. Nice move there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Here's the handoff. There he goes. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Power football with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Makes the grab over the middle. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll move the tight end. To the air on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wideout trying to get it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after.
Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Tucson and an intriguing Arizona Bowl. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Arizona Bowl.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fires to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
With the catch, it's Coleman. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put something.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Missouri wants to go fast.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Jones to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking for a crease. It's Roberts. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. Quick spin on the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Holds it in down the sideline. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Going to the run, it's Roberts. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Using his legs, it's Buckley. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw, it's Lowry. Pulls it in, it's Buckley. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Always good to get points on a drive. Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Rides the back on the option, the gift. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Using the quick game. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Jones to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Got a man, it's Williams. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Missouri wants to go fast. He'll try to pop the draw. Nice move to keep running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And the returner is stopped. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quick strike complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Jones wants to throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
It'll be a draw. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The screen, he can go. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The field goal is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Gonna run it. It's Buckley. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Jones to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give as they work on that clock. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Jones wants to throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. All tied up now in the final stages of this one. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Terry. Makes a man miss. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Coleman. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Gonna look downfield again. Using his feet to buy time. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Grab behind the line. It's Leary. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Jones to throw. Here's the pressure. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's out of bounds and doing everything they can to save every second. 23 seconds to go. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the big fella. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got it set up on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. The give to the back. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Tiger! They jump on top here in OT.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Jones wants to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. Got room on the return. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence